Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Ryan Prosick. A reward is being offered in the investigation of a New Philadelphia double homicide. State police in Frackville are investigating the double homicide that took place on October 8th, when 2 suspects and 2 victims made plans to go shooting in a wooded area called the Sanchez. After some time passed, 18-year-old Hunter Mock sustained a single gunshot wound to the head, and 16-year-old Angelito Caraballo sustained multiple stab wounds. Both Mock and Caraballo were pronounced dead at the scene. State police say suspect 1 fled the scene, returning to his vehicle and fleeing towards the New Philadelphia borough area. Suspect 2 is believed to have fled through the woods, escaping the area through multiple bodies of water and later arriving at a residence seeking assistance from the owners of the home. If you have any information that could lead to an arrest regarding this incident or know the location of a wanted or missing person, you are asked to call Pennsylvania State Police in Frackville at 570-874-5300. Hanover Township Police responded to the Food Express Sunoco on the San Souci Parkway on Thursday for a report of an armed robbery. According to police, the suspect demanded cash from an employee while brandishing a firearm. The suspect then reportedly fled the scene in an unknown direction. The amount of money stolen is undetermined at this time. Anyone with information regarding the incident is asked to contact Hanover Township Police at 570-825-1254. Wilkes-Barre Township Police are asking the public for help in identifying a woman they say stole over $300 worth of merchandise from a Luzerne County Target. Police say the woman entered the Target on Thursday and concealed over $300 in merchandise in bags. The suspect then left the store in a gray Chevy Traverse without paying for the items. If you have any information on the identity of the suspect, you are asked to contact Wilkes-Barre Township Police by calling 570-606-4791. Lehigh Valley Health Network hosted a special event last night as they partnered with first responders from the area. LVHN was one of several recipients of the First Responders Children's Foundation Toy Express program. We spoke with LVHN EMS Operations Manager Michael Probilla about the event.
We decided that we were going to bring the families of LVHN EMS along with their children together for a nice holiday gathering. Every year we've done this in the past, but normally it's just been some food and some time together. This time we partnered with Hazleton Fire Department, Hazleton Police Department, as well as us at LVHN EMS to put an application in with the Children's Foundation, the First Responders Children's Foundation Toy Express. So what that is a program where they will take our application, review it, and if approved, they will provide toys to our first responders' children. So we were eligible this year for 175 toys to be delivered. They were dispersed appropriately through Hazleton Fire Department, Hazleton Police Department, and ourselves. And then Santa arrived and obviously handed out to the children on site today.
Probilla also told us how this event got its start at LVHN.
So a previous job that I worked at had done this program before, so I decided to kind of bring it along with me here. And it was just an idea that came to mind a few months ago, and working with the leadership team and some of the other colleagues at LVHN EMS, we were able to bring it all together and get what you see here today.
Santa Claus made an appearance at the event as well, and we spoke with 5-year-old Madison Probilla about her interaction with the big guy.
I made this picture for him, and he said, "We got a present over. My elf has a present for you." And then the elf Jamie gave me the present, and then Santa gave me it, and the elf gave me a candy cane.
The event was held at the LVHN EMS building located at 119 East Holly Street in Hazleton. The Hazleton Unico chapter is gearing up for a Christmas in the Park event this Sunday. The event will be held at Memorial Park at the intersection of Diamond and Church Street in Hazleton from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We spoke with Unico Board of Directors member Elena Timko about what the event will entail.
Well, we do have several things that will be free for all the children. We'll have a s'more station, so the kids will be able to make s'mores. We'll also have free cotton candy, free popcorn. We'll have free games. We have a Grinch. The Grinch will be there, and he has a game set up. It's a Grinch bag toss game. We have a tent that'll be set up to throw snowballs at the Grinch, a snowball tent. We also have reindeer food that the children will be able to take home and sprinkle on their lawns so that Santa can find them on Christmas Eve. We'll have a tree that you can make an ornament and put a name. We're calling it like a memory tree, where you could put a name of maybe someone that's passed or someone that you have a special intention for. You put the name on. We're going to put all the ornaments on the tree, light it that evening, and at the end of the night, everyone who's made an ornament can come and take it home.
The event will also feature live music, carolers, and performances from dance teams around the area. Even Santa's expected to make an appearance. In addition to the typical Christmas elements of the event, Timko said the organization will also be featuring some unique Italian traditions.
Yeah, we try to, since Unico is an American-Italian group, charity throughout the United States, we always try to incorporate the Italian, aspect. Certainly not all Italian, but we do have a La Befana, which is an Italian witch that will be there giving out candy to the children, and we'll also be giving out a little history about who she is. And we have some Italian food, but mostly it's just your traditional food that we'll be offering.
We also spoke with Unico member Michael DeCosmo about what he is most looking forward to from the event.
I always like the Grinch. My two twins actually are 2 years old. They're obsessed with the Grinch right now. So throwing snowballs at the Grinch, the snowball fights is probably going to be a fun thing to see for the kids. And then obviously when Santa arrives, it's going to be nice to see the kids' reaction to that and being able to sit down and get some pictures with them. And just the whole night in general, I think, is going to be a very nice time. I don't know if anyone's driven past the park recently, but it's lit up beautiful. I think this is the last weekend before Christmas, so I think it'll get everybody in the Christmas spirit.
Free parking at the event will be provided by Lehigh Valley Health Network at 149 Vine Street and by Trinity Lutheran Nursery School on Church Street. Unico will also be accepting donations of unwrapped toys for Tots at the event. Coming up on WYLN News, the Shapiro administration visits the gardens at Wyoming Valley in Wilkes-Barre. Plus, the Hazelton Integration Project receives a grant for security upgrades to the Hazelton One Community Center. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Melania. Tomorrow is going to be cloudy.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazelton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Jura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazelton, 570-454-7229.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. This holiday season, join WYLN for great holiday programming featuring Can Do Christmas, the Christ Lutheran Christmas Eve service, the Hazelton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra, Sounds of the Season, Polka Connection, Ciao Bella Holiday Cooking, Holiday Baking with Jen Yamola, the Your Life Holiday Special, Chef Lou Christmas, Viewpoint with Santa, From Santa Claus, Story of the First Noel, and more. Check our website at WYLNTV.com for a program schedule. WYLN, your home for the holiday station.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Members of the Shapiro administration visited the gardens at Wyoming Valley on Thursday to highlight the importance of long-term care in Pennsylvania and to talk about the early success of the Long-Term Care Transformation Office. We spoke with Acting Health Secretary Dr. Deborah Bogan, who told us more about the Long-Term Care Transformation Office.
So our Long-Term Care Transformation Office was formed this year, but it really is the outcome of a couple of years of work related to the pandemic, recognizing that we needed to support long-term care facilities to be able to provide the care they do. So we now have 2 programs run out of the Long-Term Care Transformation Office. One is called Long-Term Care Rise, and that program brings expertise and consultation to long-term care facilities to do things like build emergency preparedness plans and be able to respond to outbreaks. And then this year we were really excited to be able to provide $14.2 million in money to long-term care facilities across the Commonwealth to be able to do more longer-term planning and doing things like building resiliency in the workforce and giving them extra training and education.
Bogan also told us why she believes this information is so important for the public to know about.
Well, we have an aging population in Pennsylvania, and it's really important that as we age, we want to, as much as possible, age in place. But there are times where we have to put our friends and family into places like long-term care facilities, and we want those to be quality institutions where our families and friends and loved ones receive the best care they can. And so this program is important because it builds that kind of ability in long-term care facilities.
The event was held at the Gardens at Wyoming Valley in Wilkes-Barre on Thursday at 1 p.m. The Hazleton Integration Project received a $50,000 grant on Wednesday to fund security upgrades to its building. The HIP is an organization in Hazleton that provides low-cost or no-cost educational, cultural, and athletic opportunities to economically underserved children and families in the local area. According to founding president Bob Curry, the organization chose to update the building's security based on advice from local Pennsylvania State Police troopers worried about recent racially motivated attacks across the country. In a press release, Curry said Pennsylvania State Police Trooper Anthony Petrosky and former Hazleton Police Chief Frank D'Andrea both worked with the organization to create a comprehensive security plan. Curry said the plan will help to minimize vulnerable areas while allowing the organization to maintain a friendly and welcoming atmosphere. The grant to provide the security upgrade came through the First Federal Charitable Foundation. The Heritage Hills Senior Community has been named a Caring Superstar of 2024. Caring.com's Caring Stars 2024 list highlights the nation's top senior living communities and nursing homes based on reviews from seniors and their families. The Caring Stars 2024 list includes 375 senior living communities in 36 states, only 20 of which are from Pennsylvania. The Caring Superstar recognition occurs when an organization has earned the Caring Stars Award in 3 or more years. According to a press release, Heritage Hill has earned the award 8 times and has achieved it consecutively since 2017. Heritage Hill Senior Community is located at 800 6th Street in Weatherly. Coming up on Benton's News Choice, we preview the last UFC event of the year on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, our furry friends are back on Pets of the Week. Then we check in with Representative Dane Watrow on Watrow's weekly update. So stay right here because we'll be right back on WYLN TV. Welcome back to Feel Good Friday. I'm joined with Dr. John. Dr. John, how's it going?
Thanks again, Ryan. I appreciate you coming in.
Yep. And you know, everyone's going to be traveling for the holidays, and those holiday beds, or the hotels, not holiday beds, my bad, but they're kind of rough. So tell us a little bit about that.
I work always before and after holidays for the travelers. So many people, here's what I hear. I'm in a hotel. The mattress sinks in the middle. They can't sleep. It ruins their vacation. So I tell them to get like an extra blanket or towel from the closet, put it under the mattress, as it temporarily elevates the mattress so that when you're traveling, then the mattress is level. So have a nice level mattress in whatever hotel you're in. Take your pillow with you. So many people say to me, John, no matter where I travel, my neck kills me. Take your pillow from your house with you when you travel. Your neck will stay in place.
The sisters at Holy Annunciation Monastery are in desperate need of newspaper for bedding for their horses. You can drop off your old newspapers at the monastery at 403 West County Road in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, or call them at 570-788-1205 for pickup.
Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute brings the next level of cancer care to the greater Hazleton region. The new cancer center on the campus of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is now open. and offers an advanced radiation therapy program, an expanded infusion suite with private treatment rooms, and the latest telemedicine technologies. The Cancer Center at LVH Hazleton, offering world-class cancer care closer to home. To learn more, visit lvhn.org/Hazleton Cancer Center.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to a Friday edition of Let's Talk Sports. We don't got a lot of time, so we're going to get right into the preview of UFC 296. We're going to go over the main card, the 5 fights. First off, we have Josh Emmett and Bryce Mitchell. This fight got moved to the main card because of Ian Gary dropping out of his fight with a supposed pneumonia. He wasn't sounding well yesterday when they had him on the phone, so there's been a lot of drama surrounding Ian Gary as of late. We're not going to dive into that one because we don't have the time, but Vicente Luque is off the card along with Ian Gary. As this Bryce Mitchell fight versus Josh Emmett, give me Bryce Mitchell. Wrestling's king here, and I think he'll be able to do what he wants them on the mat. Although for the striking match, Emmett might have the upper hand. We have Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. You see me smirking a little bit. I don't know what to say about this fight. The press conference yesterday with Tony Ferguson was absolutely wild. I want to pick Tony so bad, but his best days are behind him. I think Paddy wins this, and they're trying to build him up as a superstar. I have varying opinions on that. I'll give more of my opinion on Monday. We also have Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Give me Rakhmonov. He's just a superior fighter, and he's coming for that belt that they're fighting for tomorrow night. I think he's going to be one of the next contenders up, along with Bilal Muhammad, who is currently weighing in as the backup fighter for Colby Covington versus Leon Edwards. In the co-main event, we have another title fight for the flyweight title, Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval, and I want to take Pantoja. I'm big on the wrestling here, and I think I'm choosing all the better wrestlers outside of the Tony Paddy fight. Paddy is the better wrestler, but it's not for that reason. But for the other fights, that's mainly what I'm leaning on here. Give me Pantoja to retain their first fight. Kind of end it similar with a sub, so we'll see what happens in this one. And to close out the night, we have Colby Covington versus Leon Edwards, and there was some real bad blood between these two after the press conference yesterday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you could search it up on any social media site. This fight is going to be more than a title fight. These guys, at least Leon doesn't like Colby, so it's warranted as well. But give me Colby Covington with the wrestling. I'm choosing all wrestlers on this card. It just happens when they don't wrestle, they lose, and when they wrestle, they win. So that's my line of thinking here, but that does it for this edition of Let's Talk Sports. We'll see you back here on Monday to recap this and NFL football. See you then.
There's no time like the present to adopt a pet, and the SPCA of Luzerne County has more breeds, shapes, and sizes of furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone say hello to Nico. Meet Nico. He is a friendly and spunky guy waiting for his forever family. Nico came as a stray and is estimated to be an adult. He is dog friendly and would like to be part of your pack. Next up, meet Grayson. Grayson is a sweet young fella in need of a new forever home. He's friendly, likes to be held, and seems to like other kitties. Wouldn't you love to have him as your new best friend? Call 570-825-4111 to come down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home.
In preparation for the Christmas season, Antonia's Jewelry and Repair is filled with special collections for this season of joy. We offer a variety of watches, including Bulova. Fine diamond jewelry in yellow, white, and rose gold. Engagement rings that can be custom designed so it is one of a kind. Diamond anniversary bands, rings, pendants, earrings, and more. Full service jewelry and watch repairs. Stop in to see Tony. Let her help you pick the perfect gift. Antonia's Jewelry and Repair, 289 Airport Road in Hazel Township.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hey everybody, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, tune in. Ed O'Farrell is going to tell his story about chiropractic care, a CDL driver, and how he lost 70 pounds. So tune in.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Welcome back to Watro's Weekly Updates. I'm here with State Representative Dane Watro. Dane, how's it going?
Very good. Been busy, but thank you again for having me here. Just got back from Harrisburg.
You've been really busy. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but we're going to talk about the budget first, and you're going to inform people, about the 2023-2024 fiscal year budget.
Yeah, good news. We got it passed. We got it across the finish line, and working across the aisle. Governor did sign it last night, and we wrapped up that budget probably about 10:15 last night, and I'm very excited to report no tax increase. That's super important. Walking into grocery stores, I hear people, we struggle ourselves. Do you put that back? Do you, heating oils up, heating fuels up. It's just people can't afford it anymore. So one of the greatest things I think we did as a legislating body, both in the House, the Senate, the governor's office, we got a budget across the finish line that's not going to be a burden to our citizens here in the Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, everything's getting more expensive, and people need to be able to fulfill their basic needs. And we've talked about that here, stuff like that about LIHEAP and all that other.
Yeah.
So.
And as I was saying about the grocery store issues, my wife and I, we go grocery shopping weekly. You push in the cart and you're hearing people talk like, look at the price of that, and putting it back. So it's very important that we treat our state budget as we treat our personal at-home budget. That's one thing. The second thing that I'm happy to report, the emergency management 911, that was given a $60 million increase. That's needed. It needs to be a lot more. And hopefully at some point that could get to be a greater allotment, because when you pick up that phone, you need those emergency personnel to come and help you. They're crucial to our Commonwealth and to our people. So that's one thing. A $60 million increase to our services there for emergency is very much was so very important. Another thing I'm happy to report: public libraries. They're staying strong. Got a nice allotment in there as well. So education's on the rise for funding, so that's a good thing, and I'm happy to report that here back home in our district.
That's awesome. I know someone behind the board's going to be really happy about that library funding.
Oh, yes. Yes.
But anyway, you've been a really busy man. We're going to talk about the Facebook in a little bit, but you've been at tree lightings, candle lightings.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I feel, as a representative in the 116th district, that it's super important to be out in the community. And it's to learn the district, not just to go visit here, show up there. It's to learn the district, because there's issues that we face down in Harrisburg. When an issue comes up and I know, hey, I've been at that business, I've been at that location, I could respond and say, this benefits my district, that does not benefit my district, and I could fight for our businesses and people here back at home. So I try to get around as much as possible, learn how I could be helpful to our constituents back here at home, and also do the fun things like the tree lighting, Easter Bunny during Easter time, and doing all those events and being with people. That's what part of this job is, and it's just rewarding. Been in the East Union down in Schuylkill County last week, and for their tree lighting, I had an opportunity to say a few words there. Santa Claus came on the fire truck, so that was pretty cool.
Of course.
And like I said, been to the Jewish lunch. I never had an opportunity to have a kosher lunch, and I'll tell you what, very interesting, very good. I recommend, if you haven't done it, definitely try it.
I'm definitely going to take you up on that one. But so we talked about this 2 weeks ago. To keep up to date with what you're doing for the people and job openings, like the Facebook.
Yeah, definitely like that Facebook. Go on PA State Rep Watro Facebook page, like it, and we are gaining a lot of likes since I think it was just 2 weeks ago I was here. So we're definitely getting some traction with that. It keeps you up to date on what's happening in the Commonwealth, state job postings. The good thing about that Facebook page, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I just had a constituent said, hey, seen you post something on Facebook about PennDOT plow drivers. And I believe at this point we're talking about maybe 3 people did apply, and we're very successful within our district getting that employment. Good paying job. Can't knock it.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to report that our citizens back here at home is being helpful to them, and a good tool and a good resource for them to use.
Yep, you never knock a good tool. So
that's right.
That's been all for this edition of Watro's Weekly Updates. I'd like to thank State Representative Dane Watro for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at wylntv.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.
As the 1800s dawned upon the new nation that was the United States, what would become Carbon County's northwest section was mainly swamp. Black Creek flowed through the swamps, its name coming from